right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have next Instant Cthulhu, who redeemed to cover my replay for an FDG game, also on Shards.
That seems to be a popular map tonight.
It does seem to be a popular map tonight. Now, this is a co-op game, so we're going to look at it from a co-op player's perspective. Cthulhu is a co-op enjoyer, which is not a problem. Co-op is a nice, relaxing, fun mode, and it's frankly very fun every now and then, right? So let's go ahead and pull up the build viewer, and let's talk about the FDG. At tier 9, she actually, for the longest time, held the damage record on my account. She was the first ship that I ever got over 300,000 damage in. And I had her in a secondary build. This is way back when, before the most recent iteration of secondaries and stuff. The co-op player you use as a role model. Yeah, Cthulhu definitely works for that. So you went for the 406s, which is smart. In the FDG, I would say the 406s are an even better decision than on the Kerfurst, like I was talking about Sergeant Sully's game. Now, if you're going to play FDG, you're going for maximum damage. I would say, personal opinion here, I would say you're better off going for auxiliary mod in slot 1. Keep your secondaries alive, especially in a co-op environment. Your guns probably aren't going to be disabled often enough to warrant it. So, again, personal opinion. Grinding the ship up to 1,000 XP a day with anything more as a bonus. You want to move up to the Preußen around Anniversary Team. Got it. Okay, cool. I like your choice of damage control here. You could do Hydro, but it's really not necessary. Secondaries is fine. Heal reduction is, or fire and flood reduction is fine. Concealment's fine. And then main battery mod 3 is perfect. Get your guns going. Your guns are still going to be your main source of damage in this ship. Spotting aircraft is fine. And you said it's just a standard captain, 10 points. Look, if you're going to be working up a tech tree line, there's no need to invest a special captain on it or anything like that, okay? Migsby, by the way, are you still here? I forgot to call you out earlier, and I apologize for that. So, Migsby, if you're still here, please say something in chat. Your build is gun feeder, grease the gears, basics of survivability, and fire prevention. I find that very interesting, frankly, because in my opinion, if you're playing this in co-op and you're focusing on co-op, now, it's not worth respecking, but I'm going to put this out here this way. If this is a co-op build, I would go straight damage. Grease the gears is fine as a one-pointer, but I might still go preventative maintenance here just to get your secondaries alive. If you're using gunfeeder a lot to change between HE and AP depending on the target, like a destroyer versus whatever, okay, I can see gunfeeder, but generally speaking, I'd probably go for preventative maintenance here. You're going to work the captain up to Preußen as a tanker, but if you change your mind, the ultimate build will be secondaries. Exactly. So, grease the gears is fine. This is fine. Then for the next 2 points, I would have done that, for example. Get the secondaries out and then get the range going. After that, the next 4 points would probably be close quarters expert to get your main battery firing quicker, win in range of secondaries. And then after that, let's see, probably going to be Adrenaline Rush. Get your secondaries firing even hotter as you take damage. Now, you could do fire prevention here as your final 4-point skill. You don't gain too much from the other ones. In co-op, higher chance of taking torpedoes from bots unless you really know how to plan around that. So vigilance could be handy. Could be. You don't need IFHE on these ships because they have... no, they do have... They have 105s. So IFHE would allow you to penetrate more armor. So IFHE is a consideration. If you don't want to take a survivability skill, you could do that. And then you could take vigilance as well. So the torpedo protection, a lot of people don't understand how this works. You get an extra 7% damage reduction on your torpedo belt. If you get hit in the tip or the stern, the front or the stern, the bow stern, you don't get anything extra from vigilance. You do get the extra torpedo acquisition range, which actually does work well with hydroacoustic search. So that could work too. So you could do this if you wanted to. This, like I said, helps your secondaries chew into armor. You need your secondaries to pen 32, so you need IFHE to do that. Okay, you do that at the cost of fire chance though. So I might still go fire prevention, or hell, if it's co-op only, I might go furious. But that's really up to you. No signal flags, no problem. It's co-op. Have fun. Go do things and enjoy. Okay. Let's get into the game. The nice thing about 10-point captains is you get to 10 points pretty darn quickly anyways. So, you know, it's good to think about, especially if the Preußen is going to be a co-op main battleship deal. Alright, so this is like I've said, a co-op game. You've got two other humans, a Georgia and a Pommern. Obviously, those people are going to be running secondary builds. Now, take a look at where they are. If you go A, you will be by yourself. The Buffalo is left. Drake and Encounter are just moving forward. So you have to decide. Oh, and you've got the camo too. You need to decide which of these sides you want to really focus your attention on.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
You're going to go A? Okay. I was talking when Grunty's replay with the Kiev. Allies aren't worth much. No, but Thudtwit, the biggest value that bot allies give you is people for the enemy to shoot instead of you. It's the biggest value, okay? If they don't have anybody to shoot, they're going to shoot you. But if you're playing a battleship and there are allied cruisers, they will shoot the cruisers first. What's up, Only Smed? How's your speed grinding going? I wanted to get some done today, but we've been stuck doing replays because the patch ends this weekend, or this Wednesday. There's a shout out for Smed, who is of course one of the racers in our speed run for charity event, which has been, I would say, wildly successful. It's been a lot of fun. So go toss him a follow if you get a chance. Nice kill on the Andalusia. Now you have to decide how you're going to take this. You go in, you're going to take the torpedoes from the Neptune. So I think your better choice is actually to turn out here, turn left, and not get yourself stuck. Alternately, you can slow down. If you slow down, you get within the torpedo arcs. It takes longer to get within those torpedo arcs. Yeah, I saw you killed the Encounter, yes. Now, you probably want to shoot the battleship, but you're better off shooting the Neptune. Yeah, see, this is why you would be better off turning out and away. Fortunately for you, the Neptune single-fired the torpedoes, so you only took one torpedo from that. That could have been a lot worse. Shoot him in the butt. You aim too high. Did you see all those non-pens? Guess what? Let me zoom in for a second. I'm going to take my time to talk about this because of the fact this is obviously a co-op game. You aimed up here. In my opinion, aim here. Aim right for the butt. You will penetrate this. This is... There goes the Georgia. Is it 32 or is it 27?
27.
27. You will absolutely pen this with your 406s, especially at this range. So aim for the butt. Hell, you might even get lucky and hit the Citadel, but aim for the butt. You aimed way too high. You will only overpen the superstructure. If you overpen it, you will do 10% damage and that's it. If you get a full pen, you'll do 33% damage. And of course, if you get a Citadel, that's even better. You aimed too high. The shells actually bounced off of the turret plate armor. That's why you had those non-pens. Actually, they didn't bounce. They actually shattered. Interesting. Like I said, because it's co-op, I'm taking the time to focus on that. I probably wouldn't harp on that as much if it was a random battle. Spasman, how are you, good sir? I'm sorry I don't have the cool suspenders and the top hat that you had going and the beard and all that, but welcome on in. Yo, here's a shout out for Spasman. There you go. There you go. There he is with the mustache. Spasmin is somebody that I found just today. And Spasmin, I hope you don't mind me saying so, but around some period of time on Thursday, you might want to check your email. You might want to check your email around Thursday sometime. I have a premonition, my friend, that you might be getting an email from me. Having to do with something behind me. Anyway. Good to see you, man. You're scared? Nothing to be scared about. No, it's good. It's legit. And the reason I say that is because some people, when they get emails, hey, I do it all the time. And I don't, you know, and I'm like, who is this, right? Is this legit? Is this a scam or something like that? So, putting that out there. You're good people, though. I could tell immediately I was going to have fun hanging out. We had a real bad storm come through, so I had to, like, walk away, and also I had to make dinner. So I apologize. I didn't get to spend as much time on your stream as I could. Your team's doing a fantastic job. So you took on a 2v1, the Georgia and the Neptune, and that worked out really well. Yeah, even Stevens with the follow. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Nice hit there. The George is turning in, so it's harder for you to hit the stuff that you need to. So that's fine. You love the hat? Thank you. I loved your hat. FTG Center is surrounded by green ships. And still alive. Yeah, well, you know, that's co-op for you. You get to be the hero. Look, you're the hero. You killed it. And as you said, boom. Georgia died. Interesting. You want something done? Do it yourself. You wish Legends on console would get some of these updates? Okay, I'm paused it for a second. Again, because this is co-op, let's talk a little bit about your aim especially. Right here, I don't know. You're very much on the border of being able to cheek this. Excuse me. Oh my god, I just had dinner a while ago, and you're very close to being able to cheek the ship. I would hold my shot until you get more on its side. Big O, do you agree with me there?
Mm-hmm.
I knew you would. All right. So I showed this on the FDG, or sorry, the Kurfürst replay, but I want to show you, especially on the Georgia. Look at how thin. Look how narrow this armor plating is right here. Remember, this is the deck armor. Underneath, it actually flares in a little bit. Okay, the torpedo protection goes up to here, which means. Yes, exactly, Wolfie. Exactly. You want to time it right. There's a very nice cheek right here on the Georgia and on the Ohio. Okay? So I would smash right there. You played this game before watching the earlier battle. Right, of course you did. But I want to highlight... And part of the reason I'm highlighting this, frankly, Cthulhu, is if your game gets voted to go out to YouTube and the other one does not. I want to make sure either one of those replays, if they do go out to YouTube, hey, you know, better chance it comes in. So this isn't more for your benefit, it's more for the other. So anyway, let's go back to your shot and let's watch how it comes in. You got one pen on the bow and one bounce. But I would have held anyways because, I mean, you're not in a death moment, right? Where you are risking dying and losing the game or something. Now he's turning away, so again, I talked about this on the other one. But you want to do the same thing. You want to aim right here. So your shots are hitting here. You want to aim here. Okay. Even Stevens, I'll answer your question in just a moment. I'm just trying to get through the replay. Be efficient with timing and all that, you know? Bam! And there's your win. Oh, and somebody even said well done to you. That's nice of them. All right, I'm running Stream Raiders because that's over. Let's go ahead and go through the end battle screens. 200,000 damage, not bad. First place. Yeah. So, we gave you some feedback. We gave you some ideas to consider. And that's good. Let's put the replay render up. Hold on. Of course, I forgot to update this one. Put the replay render up. Here we go. Do y'all see the planet NASA discovered like 1 billion miles away or something? Nope, I did not. Hello, Arashaya. Been a while. How have you been? Yeah, that was a nice center of mass final shot. But like I said, on the Ohio and Georgia, you actually want to train yourself not to shoot center of mass. The flank, sure. And there she is, Arashai. You can read about her in the chat description. We just finished the entire shrinkening event. First time. We're going to start it up again. Well, Wolfie, even if it's flat broadside, I still think forward or back is the better one. You're new, it's fine. Both sides are the same. Not too far back from the Earth. Good game, though. Like, good game. All right. Which side of the boat is the worst to expose? The side. Always the side. Never expose the side if you can help it. Doesn't matter if it's left or right side. The only time that matters is if you're playing a carrier, because a carrier will have a different armor scheme on it to balance it out. Cthulhu, thank you for that replay. That was fun to watch. I'm going to go to the stream